Saturday. Gia is down for her nap. It's almost 12:30 in the afternoon. I was thinking it was still morning. Last night was tough with Gia. She actually didn't get her second nap, or not a full nap. If she falls asleep in the car when I'm running errands, normally that means she's not going to take her nap. I had to go pick up my car and pick up Christmas from the groomer. So she ended up sleeping in the car for maybe 25-30 minutes. And when we got home, my plan was to give her milk, put her down. It usually doesn't work out that way, and it didn't. It's like she got her a power nap and she was good to go. So when that happened, she's tired early on and she wants to go to bed sooner than later, because we normally put her to bed between 9 and 9:30. Because she does not sleep more than 10 hours usually. She was ready for bed at like 8:15. So of course I made her little cup, her sippy, took her upstairs, and I do my normal routine with her. I think she stayed up a little longer than I thought or anticipated. She finally fell asleep at like 8:45 maybe, and she might have slept like 30-45 minutes, and then she wakes up. And usually she doesn't sleep straight through the night. What she'll do is she'll sit up in her crib and kind of fuss because she wants her passy or her blanket. And she doesn't know how to lay herself back down yet. So I'll normally go in there, lay her back down, make sure she has her passy and a blanket, and she goes right back to sleep. She might do this 4 or 5 times throughout the entire night. Just depends. So last night she sat up and she would not, when I laid her back down, she's hollering. So I kind of rocked her to sleep. She goes back to sleep. And I had a feeling that that pattern was going to be indicative of how the night was going to go. So she woke up a few times throughout the night, but nothing too terrible. But 5 a.m. on the dot, she wakes up and she's like crying, right? I try to rock her to sleep, it's not working. She's pretty fussy, and I was just so tired, right? So I was like, okay, fine. So I bring her in the bed with us. If you have your opinions, that's fine. But so I bring her in the bed with us, and normally she'll go back to sleep, and I could tell she was very tired. She was falling asleep, but she was fighting it. Well, all of a sudden she decides to sit up. She wants to stand up and think, hey, it's morning time. Now mind you, here at 5 o'clock, it's still dark outside. It's like 5:30 at this point. She's been fighting it a while. I'm not ready to get up. It's way too early, so I'm trying to talk to her and explain to her. So I put her back in her crib. I let her cry, and she's screaming and it's not even necessarily like tears. I knew she wasn't in pain because she wasn't crying before or anything like that. She's just fighting the sleep and the loneliness, I guess. You know, Lance is up at this point too, and he's just like, let's just bring her back in the bed and see if we can get her to fall asleep because we're so tired. 6:45, she finally falls back to sleep. If you can imagine, it went on that long. And then she slept till about 8:30, and then she was awake, and we just kind of sat in bed till about 9:30. Every parent I know has a different philosophy on sleep and sleep training. I never sleep trained her. I did get her into a routine that worked for us, and 90% of the time it works. Excuse me. Someone just woke up from her nap. Excuse me. Hey, Bug. Hey, Bug. Hey, Bug. Are you trying to work for Mommy? You trying to do Mommy's work? Come on, let's go in the living room. Come on. Come on, let's walk. Good job. Good girl.
Where's Gia? Where's Gia? Where's Gia?
Gia, where are you?
Hey, bud, where are you? I don't see you.
Where'd Gia go?
There she is.
Today has not gone as planned at all, but that's okay. It's been pretty cloudy and dreary, so we literally have not moved off the couch. Gia just went down for her second nap. Lance and I are gonna head upstairs to work out. We have a Baptist church in our neighborhood, or at the top of our neighborhood, so it's like 2 minutes from us, and they're doing a living nativity, so that's cool. We haven't been to one before, and they actually have like an audio they have audio that you can actually play as you drive to each scene. So I think we're gonna do that. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm going to fill up my water bottles and head upstairs so that we can try to, you know, be a little bit about our fitness life. And here we go. Lance is doing the tempo and I'm about to get on the bike.
I made a mistake.
We're trying to be fit and be right.
Eating those spicy noodles prior.
Yeah, eating carbs right beforehand, it makes you feel heavier.
Was not a good idea, so I won't do it again.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so hot. Oof. I just did 20 minutes on the bike and it was brutal. I'm still a beginner, if you will. And you really don't know some of them, unless it says low impact or HIIT or something, you don't know if a class that you're taking is gonna be advanced, intermediate, or beginner, you know. Whew. 20 minutes was all I could take. I'm trying to work out on the bike at least 3 times a week. 4 is my goal. It'd be great to do it every day, but let's keep it real. Lance is still working out because he's an overachiever. Lance does like an hour worth.
Not every day.
Or like 45 minutes. He's on like his 3rd workout.
No, usually it's 30 to 45 minutes tops. I'm just trying to get some in because I've been skipping a little bit.
I can't. If I did another one, I'd fall off the bike dead.
Trust me, I want to vomit. Trust me.
It's similar to the Peloton if you're familiar, but there's a camera. You can't see it because of the glare. Well, it's actually at the bottom, but basically you have to be a certain amount away from the thing, and if your form is off or anything's off, it actually tells you. We finished working out. I showered, as you can tell. It's almost 7 o'clock now, and Lance is about to hop in the shower. Gia is still asleep. I mean, see if it focuses. She is out. It's not normal for her to sleep that long. She didn't sleep the best last night, so that might be why. But she did fall off the couch and bump her head. Well, I'm not sure if she bumped her head actually because my back was turned. So I don't know if that is a contributing factor, but I have checked on her. She's okay. I always worry about concussions or some sort of head trauma because I'm very paranoid. But she's tossing and turning. She's breathing. I've checked on her. So anyways, hopefully she's going to wake up here soon and she'll have some dinner. And then we'll head out. I'm actually gonna heat myself up some food now because I'm pretty hungry. But last night I made rice and spicy potato tacos. I don't know if you guys have had them from Taco Bell, but I found a vegan friendly version recipe and it's actually really simple to make, and that's what I made. So we're headed out a little later probably than we planned. I don't know what we actually planned. We didn't talk about a time, but it is 8 o'clock and we're going to the live nativity. It's at a church here at the corner of our neighborhood. And it's a drive-through nativity, so it's not like, because I think the event tonight's the last night. It's like 7 to 9. And the only reason I even found out about it is because when I went out yesterday, I drove by and I saw all these, because the church is right there on the corner, I saw all this setup and I was like, what is this for? And I went to their website and saw it. But apparently they're gonna have they have a petting zoo, they're gonna have live entertainment and some Christmas treats. So anyways, an hour should be plenty of time to do all that. We got Gia in the back. Our neighborhood and the surrounding areas, well, all of Chesapeake really, so far that we've seen, go nuts for Christmas. Like, it's like most houses do quite a bit. It's not like just a little wrapped column here and there. It didn't take us long to get here, but there's a line, which makes complete sense, perfect sense actually. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna, yeah, you can turn it down actually. We're just gonna wait in line and hopefully we get up to it by 9 o'clock. It didn't occur to me that this was gonna be a problem. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's all good. I really don't know how this is gonna work. There's people directing traffic. We actually got into the church parking lot pretty quickly because they have a system here, like they do it, I guess, yearly. And there's 2 lines, we're in 2 lines. I'm assuming each line, I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest. Oh look, there's a fire over there because I guess that's the manger scene. The manger is the last one that you go through. I don't know. They have audio tracks that you can play on their on the site.
We're just basically making a loop right here.
I think so. This is how when I drove by, I would show you guys. You can't see it yet, but it's just a whole bunch of like wooden huts, like little shacks that they built. And I'm guessing each of the locations is one of the tracks. There's intro, angel appears to Mary, Herod's temple, angel appears to the shepherds, the census, the marketplace, and the manger. And I'm just gonna guess that there's gonna be signs that say play intro now. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm guessing, you know? But the whole drive-through experience, I think, takes about 10 minutes or so. So I'm excited. And then we already saw the little petting zoo at the front of the church. So after you go through the live nativity, you have the option to go park and walk through the petting zoo. And then I guess inside the church they have little Christmas snacks, whatever that is. That's what the website says at least. We're on track 2 and we're about to get to our first scene.
For nothing.
So we're at the first scene where the angel Gabriel is appearing to Mary. So cool. It's so elaborate. Look at that. They got animals, the angel, and there's another animal.
You will do as you're told or you will rot in jail.
Oh, this is cool. The marketplace.
See a little goat.
Aww. Oh yeah, look at the goat. They got several goats.
Place it.
5 shekels. You'll have none of your front doors and come to our store and next floor. 5 shekels.
And while they were
That goat is a mood.
time came for the baby to be born. She gave birth to her firstborn child.
He's like,
She wrapped him
I want to clock out.
for the sins of the world.
Aww.
Won't you open your heart to Jesus and to God his Father? Trust Jesus with your life and proclaim joy to the world.
The live nativity was awesome, you guys. So nice, you guys. Look, they gave us a little, what does it say? The Legend of the Lamb. It's a tree ornament. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, I was impressed.
Put the lights back on.
Well, it's after 10 o'clock and we are still out here in these streets.
Not in these streets.
Well, we left the live nativity and it was really nice. It was awesome. The nativity part was really good, and then you have the option to leave, obviously, or you can park, and then they have like a little petting zoo, and then they have like cookies and hot chocolate inside the church. So we did that. Gia was 100% uninterested in the animals. Like, she just doesn't understand yet, I guess. So they had a donkey, they had a lamb, a donkey, like a little pony or a miniature horse, it's hard to tell. And then they had goat. The lamb in particular was really interested in what we had going on in the baby stroller.
Oh yeah.
He kept sniffing after the diaper bag, like, what's in there? You want some more snacks? She might still be hungry. But then we decided to come to Target. Did you eat all your snacks? She's ready for her milk. We gotta get home and then she'll be going to bed. She actually took a late nap. That's why she's still awake. So we came out to Target to get a specific gift for one of my nephews, and just to grab a few things like some puffs for Gia. I needed some tissue. Oh, she might just be over or whatever's happening in there. And we came here, it said they only had one left in stock. I didn't pay attention to that until I got here. I should have known better, because that usually means it's not here. So we'll just have to go to another Target tomorrow to wrap up our Christmas shopping. And then we'll be done. But we are going home. He hasn't had dinner yet. He's like starved. Gia's gonna go to bed, and it's raining. Like, I didn't know it was gonna rain, and then it started raining. It was like pouring. We were inside Target and it was like a monsoon. But anyways.
Well, we can go home and relax and watch a movie.
We recorded that movie. I've seen it already, The Star. It's really cute. It's really good too.
Remember that joke Jeff Allen used to have about parents when their kids went to bed? Like
Oh
Oreos?
yeah, brownies.
We are those.
We are.
parents.
We are. But at the same time, it's like, I know a lot of parents out there, like after their kids go to sleep, they've got like energy to stay up and do whatever. Like, whatever it is, like hang out, watch movies, catch up on their TV shows. And I'm like, no. When Gia goes out, we might have an hour left in us and then we are done. Especially because he works. But I'm up throughout the night with Gia right now, so I'm just like, no, let's just go to bed and get a good night's sleep.